Hey Sagittarius, welcome to Basic Bitch Tarot. This Basic Bitch welcomes you. If you are new to my channel, it is a new channel. Please hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you know when I read for your sign. I toggle back and forth between Celtic cross messages and love messages. The love messages are great and all, but we can attract great love into our lives until we have self and societal love. And the Celtic Cross messages help you get into your sun sign as well as your moon sign in conjunction with your rising sign, to help you get a better feel of who you are on a deeper level. So these messages are all about you. If I have time, I will do a situational read at the end. Guys, because my collective hive has really touched me deeply during visions and meditation, I'm feeling closer and closer to you, and I'm so grateful for your support. I'm going to do a giveaway. Leave a comment below. If you want to be part of the giveaway, I'm going to give away the Game of Thrones deck. I think it's a great interpretation of the Rider-Waite, and in a way that'll be familiar with you. These characters will help you jar the memory of the character, and they really embody each card. They're great. So I'm going to be giving away 3. Leave a comment if you want to be part of the giveaway, and I'll contact you, or just look for me to get up with you in the messages. So let's get into what the first week of September, moving into September, is going to look like. Universe for Sagittarius. For Sagittarius, those born on Earth between November 22nd and December 21st. For Sagittarius, all the Sagittarius in my collective find this video. Celtic Cross messages for September 1st through the 7th. For Sagittarius, please, universe. For Sagittarius, my Jupiterians, my mutable, go with the flow, fire signs. For Sagittarius, please, universe. For Sagittarius, here they come. That's it. Thank you. Thank you, universe. Thank you, angels. Thank you, Sagittarians. You're my favorite fire sign. Ooh. This is you. That's what's crossing you. Here is what's driving you. The past. What's crowning you. Like, what's really driving. Like, not this is driving. This is what's crowning you. This is the future. This is what you're bringing to the table, what external forces are bringing to the table, hopes and fears. Ooh, running out of room here. And a final outcome moving towards the end of the first week of September. At the bottom of the deck, though, we've got the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So the 9 of Pentacles in the upright is the self-made man or woman, okay? Really working towards, look at, it's a nest, and you're working on a nest egg in some way. You might have come very far in building your pentacles up. This could be your time, your money, your health, your education, your home. And right now, you are in the reverse with it, which means you really need to focus on your self-worth. You need to look at what you're investing in, and look around and make sure you're not hustling yourself in any way, or anybody is hustling you. You might have had some setbacks moving into September. It's really encouraging you again. Focus on your self-worth. Think about, am I over-investing in something? Am I under-investing in something? You're worried about getting to this status of that self-made man or woman. It's not bad that you're focusing on this. We all want that pretty nest. And I just go down a few cards. This is the reading within the reading. 4 of Cups, though. A little dreamy, maybe a little mopey about something going into September, looking up in the sky, wishing for something. You've got a bunch of cups right in front of you can drink from. You don't have to just wish for something, okay? Strength in reverse, something might have weakened you. Got a Mother of Cups in reverse. Might have been a situation in your life where there was lacking love, or there was some emotional instability on your part or someone else's. That's just sort of situational and what was happening in the past. Let's get into the tea right here, kittens. Justice. The Lovers in reverse. Ten of Cups in reverse. Okay. Wow, this is a heavy, you're heavy right now going into September, you guys. Looks a little situational, looks a little about, I always say if love comes up, I will speak of it. Speak of it. If it doesn't, it won't. Finances or whatever. Wanting to get to this Pentacles wish fulfillment. It's just a little in the reverse right now, and I can kind of see why. So at the center of this, what you're embodying right now, Sag, is justice. This could be another sign coming into your life. This could be you in your own life. What you're preoccupied with right now. It's Libra energy. Two sides to everything, right? A decision's been made about something. Justice often has to do with court cases, legal proceedings. It's about fairness. It's about the truth. It's about the law. And it's about cause and effect. What you have to understand about the law, you guys, is that the law is not about right or wrong. The law is about the law and what we can prove in a court of law. So you have to look at both sides of the coin and focus on what's fair versus about a situation, be it with a person or just yourself or whatever. What's fair about this situation? Right or wrong isn't necessarily coming into play for you right now. Making clear decisions about things, or they have been imposed upon you. If they have, it's cause and effect, okay? What's crossing you in this situation? It may be a relationship situation. We have the Lovers in reverse. Going into September, what you're thinking about and the vibe you're carrying into it, but I'm seeing it go in a good direction for you, is that you're going to deal with and let go of some stress in some way. The Lovers in reverse is about, it's like this Aries Libra energy. This is about what's crossing you is a need for self-love. There could be a disharmony in a relationship. There could be a misalignment of values, an imbalance. In a very literal sense, it's about sexual relationships only, possibly paranoid in some way that if you're in a relationship, it's a paranoia that your partner has other choices. Could be just a sex-fueled relationship. It could also mean if you're not in a relationship that what's holding you back right now, Sag, is a need for self-love. And look at what's imbalanced in your life. You're Sag, you're Temperance. What do you love? What are you passionate about? Those are two different things, kids. And when we get out of balance with our temperance at all, things like this happen. If you're not feeling paired up with the parts of yourself and doing what you love the most, it's a problem. And, if you're trying to make clear-cut decisions, you or someone else making clear-cut decisions for you, there was no love there, literally. Think about that on a deeper level. What's beneath you right now, what's the drive, is the Star in reverse. This is Aquarius energy, okay? And the Star is, in the upright, it's hopeful. And in the reverse, what it's telling me is you're moving into September with a lack of self-trust and you're a little disconnected. Who's the star in your life, Sagittarius? You should be the star in your life. Whatever you're going into September with, try to focus on your own self-worth and have hope in yourself. The Star in reverse can suggest emotionally you might be a little sad. You might be lacking some faith in something. You need to work on your self-trust. And that will make some of these cards that are in the reverse that you don't want to be flip into the upright. It's also Libra Aquarian energy and about trusting your intuition and believing in yourself. Once you do that, your balance comes back, your intuition comes back, you make good decisions, and you go in a good direction. Okay? Okay. Wow, universe is like vibing through me tonight. I never give this good of advice, okay? I'm usually like, fuck that bitch. Like, that's not me. I don't talk like this normally. Thank you, guides, for Sag. I'm feeling it. What is in the recent past is the Son of Cups in reverse. This is an action. This is the Knight of Cups. I call this my Romeo card, putting forth a cup of love and a creative flow and pouring your emotions in to something that's important to you. In the past, you have either haven't done that or because you just couldn't or you wouldn't. I'm not flowering over these. You're going to have to tell me or tell yourself what this is for you. Um, because the Knight of Cups sometimes has an overactive imagination. He can be a little too cray cray about the love and be ridiculous about it. These cups flip into the reverse easily. Could have had romantic notions of love, but not necessarily romance. Like you might have chosen not to pour your heart investment into any situation in your life that just didn't feel good, intuitive, or right. Might have faced some unrealistic expectations in yourself or others. You could have dealt with some moodiness as well, like some emotional instability in August or whatever, and even before then. Um, just remember that moving forward, um, and you get into situations where you think someone expects this cup, make it clear right away that your Son of Cups, your Knight of Cups in reverse mode right now. Self love. You're acting in self love right now. In the future, make sure you let people know that and tell yourself that. If you want to put your creative flow into yourself, you can. If this is bugging you and it's an issue for you, my recommendation and source's recommendation is make sure you're upfront about your cup and make sure you only pour into things that you want to. It's okay to be this in reverse. Don't let anybody tell you what you have to pour into. And don't feel guilty. You love what you love and you don't love what you don't love. If this is a job that you don't like, that you just started, quit. I just heard that. Like, your guides were like, quit. Jupiter's like, hey, you need to expand, but only towards things that you like. Oof, you guys. So, what's crowning you right now? Okay, you've lost some faith in something. Decisions have been made in some way. You're sad, feeling left out in the cold in some way, either financially, it could be a literal impoverishment, and you're stressed out about it. Like somebody could have lost their home or something with this justice. This could be legal proceedings that cause you to be left out in the cold financially in some way. This could also be another part of your life where you just feel left out in some way. It's usually a financial loss and poverty, but it's a lack in mindset as well. It can be isolation and it can be worry. Well, while you're in this time, make the most of it and think about how you got there. Because what you need to know about the Five of Cups and the traditional Rider Waite is it's a family out in the snow and the cold, and they are freezing and hungry. They are all alone and they have nothing. But what they don't see is that they're walking past a door that's open, cracked open with the light on, and the pentacles are all lit up in that card. And the lesson of the Five of Pentacles is, yes, you're in a bad place right now. Yes, it feels horrible. But if you just look around, there is a cracked door somewhere, and there are resources available to you. They might not be sexy, they might not be exactly what you want, but they are there. The card wouldn't show up in that way if it weren't true. So take a moment to look around. Can you water this rose and make it come back to life? Maybe. It's not black, but maybe just deadhead it, look around, and figure out what resources you have available to you to keep you from feeling panicked if it's a literal financial situation. Don't be afraid to reach out to others, okay? If it's an emotional one, let it happen. Learn from it. Turn to your friends. Turn to the people that'll really be there for you. Maybe there was a reason you were left out in the cold. Cause and effect, right? Cause and effect. So moving into the future, Three of Swords in reverse is actually great. What this tells me is, Sagittarius, that moving into September, hopefully by next weekend, you're going to start to feel like you're getting over some kind of an emotional pain. This is a triangulation. I love the way the Wild Unknown deck portrays it. It's this red thread. It's almost like a Capricorn energy. It's air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, or with the swords. It's the tie that binds. You're being bound to a situation where either two parts of yourself are being separated by something that you're doing, thinking, or feeling, or it's a person. It could be a triangulation of some kind in your life, either with yourself, alone, or anything. You've been bound to it. It hurt you. In the reverse, you're getting over it. Nobody wants to stay here forever, right? You're getting over it, moving into the end of the week. I can feel it really soon. But also be on the lookout for negative self talk. Try to be optimistic. The Three of Swords in reverse is about forgiveness and releasing pain. If you have an opportunity to do that and you need to, do it. You'll release the pain and things are going to start to feel better. Oh gosh, I always bump the camera when I read for you guys. You just excite me, Sag. So, what you're bringing to the table, we've got some Libra energy here. And or not Libra. Well, yeah, mostly Libra, but it can also be like Piscean, but it's air energy. Trusting your intuition, really needing to make a decision about something, really feeling like these two swords are heavy. You need to close your eyes, go within, trust your gut, okay? Feel the weight of each sword. That's what the lesson of the balance of Libra is trust me, I know I'm a Libra and I meditate on this. I imagine two swords in my hands, like heavy long swords, feeling the weight of them, just allowing my body to move in one direction. Meditate. You have a difficult decision to make. And you're weighing your options. You're also at an impasse, and it tells me that you're avoiding something. Take your moment, okay? Looks like some heavy shit's going down here. Um, because you're hurt about things, but you don't want to offer love to something. And I think as a result, you've been put in a different situation. But again, looking at it less situational on a soul side. If you don't act, you'll flip into the upright and you won't know what to do. Meditate on this. Do what you have to do to help yourself make the decision. It's also about communication with swords and intellect. Be smart, but trust your gut, okay? Be smart, but trust your gut. The moon is hiding the sun in this eclipse. Maybe center into your moon side. Pay attention to the parts of yourself that you don't always recognize. That'll help you make the decision. That's important. And just feel your intellect and communicate. That may help you. It's about being smart and it's about action and communication. Okay? Those three things. What other people are bringing to you is there's no way around this, Sag. It looks like we've got a Two of Cups in reverse moment, which if you're single tells me that when you look in the mirror, you're not exactly happy with what you're seeing. You're feeling out of touch with your own emotions. Maybe you're not pouring into what you love. The two is about synthesis, okay? In all the suits, it's about synthesis and balance. Balancing here, okay? The Two of Cups suggests that there might have been a soul connection that went wrong. This came in the external. It's about breakups and disharmony. It's also about distrust. Fix any distrust between you and others in your life. Know that whoever these people are, Two of Cups in reverse is about self-love, and you need to know that. So if someone's not pouring love onto you in a situation and you're acknowledging that, you might be happy about it, because I'm seeing in the past that you're Son of Cups in reverse. So if this is a relationship, I don't think either of you are on the same page. But if you're single, again, it's about pouring into what makes you feel fulfilled. Others around you are not going to bring that fulfillment to you in the external slot here. You're going to have to figure out how to trust your intuition, make decisions that bring this love and these full cups into your life. When you do that, when you make the decision, this will flip into the upright, and you're either going to love yourself more or you'll invite love into your life. Hopes and fears. So, Five of Cups in reverse, similar to Five of Pentacles. Five of Cups cries over spilled milk. You might have been getting over you're getting over some emotional pain. It's in your hopes and fears. So what it tells me is you're a little blocked up about letting go. But Five of Cups in reverse does want to let go. It's just about personal setbacks. You need to forgive yourself and move on. And any hopes that you want to achieve will happen for you. Any goals will happen. If you're trying to get over a situation that emotionally hurt you, you need to know about the Five of Cups. Two of the cups are spilled over, and three of them are upright, and they're walking away anyways. It hurt so bad they didn't realize there were cups there. If you turn around for a moment, Sagittarius, and you look and you realize that there are a few cups still full in the situation or externally, you do have cups to drink from within yourself or from others around you. There's no need to cry over the spilled milk any longer, and you're not. You're moving out of it. You're hopeful to do it. You're moving in that direction. Release the fear. Release the fear. You need to, the five is just about personal setbacks. You need to forgive yourself for them and grow from them. We learn a lot from emotional situations and relationships. Grow. But what we've got at the end of it, Sag, moving into the next weekend, first weekend in September, Mother of Wands, embodying this creative flow, this feminine aspect of the suite or the suit. It's creative and it's also really appreciative. This is a card that I think that we all need to embody. The Queen of Cups or Wands in the upright is one of the best friends you'll ever have or you can ever be. She is very courageous. She is very confident. This is an independent feeling, feeling very social, also feeling very determined. Okay, not lacking in self-defense or in self-respect. You're going to come out of a moment of introversion that I suspect some of you might have been having. What this says to me is things are going to get better. Things are going to warm up. I'm not going to be situational here, but this energy can come into your life or you will embody it. Look how protective she is. Full of passion, full of fire, embodying the fire. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And I'm feeling like good friendships will be in your life. And that's great. It looks like your cups are a little empty right now, maybe in some more romantic parts of your life. Friendship is here for you to embody. There is a warmth surrounding you, and you can have that. Universe, can you do a situational spread? Sag, think of something right now that you need advice on. We're going to lay out some cards for what Sag needs advice on right now. A specific situation for Sagittarius, please. For Sagittarius. Specific situation moving into the beginning of September. What advice do you have? That's it. Okay, at the bottom of this deck, foundation and achievement. This is all meant to be advice to you. Work on the foundation of whatever this situation is. In the Four of Wands, we are building something. We are erecting a foundation to a situation, a relationship, a job, whatever. You're building this foundation and you're happy about it. Be joyful. Go out and have good times. It's time to celebrate about something, okay? Be celebratory and look at your foundation and achievement in whatever this situation is that you want advice on. Is it worth building on? It's in the upright. I think universe is telling you that it is. But they want you to slow the fuck down. Eight of Wands is accelerated motion. It's fast, 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 coming in hot. Messages, texts, communication, and it's excited and it's bursting. It's still bursting here, okay? But Eight of Wands in reverse is telling me that you really need to slow it down, or that maybe things are slow right now. There are delays, you're a little frustrated. You want to know why? Because someone is resistant to change. This advice is meant for you. The reason things have slowed down, Sag, is because you're resisting change. An Eight of Wands in reverse reminds us to work on personal alignment. You're a Sagittarius. Temperance, balancing your cups and your wands. If you work on your personal alignment and just allow for the slowness that's happening right now, maybe you need to be patient, looks like you do, this will start to move again. Everything happens for a reason. We've got the Hanged Man here. There are those sacrifices worth making, okay? And there are those that are not. You need to take a pause. If something is on pause in your life in this situation, you need this pause. You need to surrender and let go and allow for a new perspective so that you know whether or not whatever you're paused about is going to bring you temperance, and it's a sacrifice worth making, and it'll bring you balance. Also, as you move into whatever the situation is, stand your ground. This is the Seven of Wands, and this is a little bit of a combative energy in the upright. In the reverse, with the Seven of Wands, you're a little tired right now. You're feeling a little overwhelmed. You might even be thinking about giving up. What you need to know is, when you're you should never have to stand your ground. And if you do, for any reason, go within in this hangman moment and ask yourself why. Because in this situation, people are done defending themselves here, and you shouldn't have to. Maybe have more reasonable communications. Maybe that's why things are slow, because you don't want to have to feel this way anymore. Sag is feeling tired in this situation, feeling overwhelmed. It doesn't want to stand its ground anymore. Do you have to give in to another person or a part of yourself? Ask yourself. That's what it's about with this sacrifice. So, balance in reverse here, kittens. Justice in reverse. Well, whatever this justice moment is here, this clear-cut decision, this might be a mirroring of it in the advice they're giving you right now. You're feeling like this is unfair. You're feeling unbalanced by whatever this situation is that you needed advice on. Their advice to you is you're being dishonest with yourself and you're lacking in accountability. That's according to traditional Rider-Waite and the Biddy definition, and I agree with it. If something feels unfair, it's because there's a dishonesty and a lack of accountability. This advice isn't for the other party or anyone else involved in this situation, Sag. It's for you, and you need to know that. If you want this situation to change, you have to be honest with yourself. Oracles of Light for September 1st through 7th for Sagittarius. This is my Divine Feminine deck. Please, Angels of Light, for Sagittarius, please. The ever unfolding rose, cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. Are you hung up about something here? What do I want to sacrifice? Are you feeling unbalanced? This is happening for you, not to you, okay? It's asking you to take some accountability and to let things unfold. It's cracked open. Let the situations in your life unfold. This advice is overall in general. It's not necessarily meant for this situation, but it can apply. The Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. Whatever's happening in your life right now, you've gone through it before and you've been training for this moment. Have you been in school for something? Working towards something? Knowledge? Are you training for something in any way? They think it's a good idea. I love that. Good advice. Whoa, okay. It's this one. No, it's this one. Awakening. Energetic upgrades. A new way of being is happening to you. Integration. You're waking up to something, Sagittarius. They're telling me it's this one too. Priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? High Priestess needs to go within. Acknowledge the priestesses in your life, my sisters and brothers, and be that priestess. You're being asked to step up and take the lead in a situation. And it's in a spiritual way as well. You're going to need to trust your intuition to do that. At the bottom of the deck, it says, take a break. A life's work. A life is work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. And, with these awakenings and having to listen to your intuition and having to make these decisions, you are taking a break with the hangman moment. It's really mirroring that. What did I just say? It's mirroring that. Look underneath. Take what just happened, what came out of my mouth in this card as an omen. Who or what is triggering you and why? It's really yourself. Whatever's happening, it's forcing you to look in the mirror. So that's what's going on, kittens. That's the tea moving into September. This was absolutely wonderful. I loved doing this for you. Again, leave a comment for the Game of Thrones deck. Again, I know that the love readings, we're all obsessed with them, but if you want to live your best love life, get inside and know what's going on with you. Take your hangman moments. You've been training for this for a lifetime. You're awakening to something, awakening to a priestess energy within you. This is an age of light for you. These moments are meant to happen to you. The oracles in the universe love you, and they're telling you that. This basic bitch promises you. Take that break you need this week moving into September and get into this amazing bond of supporting friendship, love, fire, happiness, being an entrepreneur, owning your shit, being together. You've got this, Sag. I love you, Sagittarius. I hope this helps. I'll be listening to the universe for you, and I'll see you next time.